Hi guys, my name is Grace and this is a pick a card reading for the Venus retrograde at the moment. So I have here this card are for singles out there, those people that are probably in separation and from the person that they love. But if not, even though you know or you don't know who you are meant to be with, um even if you're in love or not in love, if you're not together with that person, then this is the cards for you. Card number one and card number two. For the people that are couples in a relationship right now with their partner at the moment, in communication with, I mean, it's in an I must say in a connection right now with a person. This one is card number one and card number two for you, okay? So, singles, couples, card number one at the top, card number two at the bottom. So, go and pick your card, take your time, and I'll get on to the reading for card number one. So, for the people who pick card number one, this is the love message for you right now. Hope I admire your courage. I admire your courage. So, whoever, I feel like whoever this is the I feel like this is more a general message for you right now because you've been through a lot, and the message for you is that yeah, keep going, and you serve really as an inspiration to other people. Your courage is very admirable at this moment. Your bravery, you just you're not afraid to try love again. And it's like if you have to heal something to be able to um, be open to love, you do that. So that's a very courageous thing. Now, looking at where you're currently at in terms of love, this is very positive here because I have beauty. So, with this card here, gaining this card, this is the card that you want to see if you're trying to embody the Venusian energy, the Venus energy, the love. Like you imagine beauty, you imagine love. This is the card for it. So during this Venus retrograde where you're currently at is just you're just loving yourself. For most of you, I feel like you're in a good place right now, and I hope you continue in that. That's really the energy I'm getting. Like there's so much love within you, and you're practicing self-love, and you're healing because of that. You're now um, at a state where you're not settling for anything less. You know what you deserve. You know the love that you deserve, and I feel like you're sending that out to the universe. And I feel like that's what's coming back to you. What you send out, that's what that's what will come back for you. So whatever that is that you're healing, I feel like you're facing your courage is admirable because you're facing your wounds. It's all the shame, whether it's about your physical appearance, um, thinking you're not worthy, um, whatever this is, um, you're healing from that, I feel. And this is the card of this is a you're undergoing this significant change right now in your life, and that this is the embodiment of the divine feminine. So I'm not just saying, I feel like most of the people that's watching my channel is women anyway, but you don't have to be a woman to embody that divine feminine within you. So currently, if even though you're a man or a woman, you probably feel vulnerable at the moment, and that vulnerability will take you really far because um it allows your heart to be open, and that's scary. But I feel like you're very courageous. You know, you have to face that. You know, you're currently at your um life right now when you're being um I don't want to say the word force, but you're being persuaded into um facing your own emotions, facing those core wounds that you have, especially in beauty and how you see yourself. Okay, so it's about your body, it's about the shame that you have about your body, your sexuality, yeah, the way that your worth in general. Because um because I'm thinking about sexuality and the way you like you're intimate and you're open, and you will not settle for less anymore. You will not settle for people that doesn't share the same values as you. Because if you are merging with another person, even I don't it doesn't have to be like sexual. It's really sexual interaction. It can just be like through connecting with them, even just a hug. If you're exchanging energies with that person, so if you are connecting with person that is imbalanced, then that will left you drained, and vice versa. But it will leave you feeling drained. So I feel like you're now realizing that you need to be balanced to be open to love. And you will really, your goal is you want to be open to love. So you're doing what it takes to get there. Um, yeah. And in that way, take your time, fall in love with yourself, fall in love with what you are. This is about all about you falling in love with yourself. And so if you're not doing that at the moment, that's the message for you. That's what you need to do. I know it's painful. It's scary to face those wounds, that core wounds that you have, but really that's what will propel you. Like, cause um, I wanted to clarify this card of beauty, and I have here the temperance card. So this card is all about balancing. Okay, you're balancing your emotion, you're filling your own cup so that you'll be able to um share this cup with another person. Because if your cup is empty, you won't be able to share love. And I feel like I feel like, yeah, as much as you're putting your foot into the um on the to your emotions, you're still trying to be grounded here. You're trying to keep grounded here. Obviously you don't want to go dive deep in really like on your emotions and be swallowed whole. Take your time. You don't have to do that and be swallowed by your emotions. Take your time with this. um and soon we have here the sun, and I feel like this is emotional fulfillment with the sun there. And if you're being like guided, divinely guided with this, what you're doing right now. Okay, because we have the angel and you're gaining a lot of wisdom. Take your time with this. Um, this is balancing too. This temperance card here. It's very important that you're balanced, because if you're currently single right now and you're separate in separation mode, how is a relationship, a connection going to work if you're not balanced within your own self? So that's very key thing there is important. Doesn't matter how good the connection it is, how if it's like a soulmate, twin flame, even connection. For most of you, I feel like it is. It doesn't matter because it will fail if you don't love yourself. And we have here the 11. So that's why I said, yeah, I feel like for most of you that could be like with the twin flame thing, you probably resonate with that. You don't have to be, but for most of you, because you're focusing on yourself with the beauty card here, I feel like this is what's coming for you. For some of you, you already know, but for some of you, this will be a surprise. This is, I feel like, with the circle here, it's like coming to completion. Okay, fullness, being whole within your own self. This is what's available for you for Venus retrograde. Now it's up to you to take the action on this, and I feel like most of you are taking the action on this in healing. So this will come to you, the eruption of light. Um, there's so much light within you, cultivating light within you that you're building, and it's just overflowing. When you have love within you, it's like the Ace of Cups. It's overflowing, and it feels like it's also because of the connection here to the divine too. You're getting the signs, and you're using those signs to guide you. You're getting guidance wherever you're getting it from, the numbers, number patterns, from readings like this, and you're on the right path at the moment for most of you. And if not, that's what you need to do to attract this soulmate in your life. And I feel like for most of you, that's what's coming in your life within this time, Venus retrograde, because of the action that you're doing right now. Okay, so yeah, I feel like, yeah, this is also about words, the words that you speak out, the thoughts that you have in your mind. It's very important to keep that thoughts positive. Okay, so I feel like if you're manifesting a twin flame, be say that, because I just watched Naya Tarots, and she she was able to manifest her twin flame in her life with just saying that I choose to be with my twin flame right now, which for some of you who doesn't know twin flame, it's the it's for most people describe it as the highest a high form of soulmate. So that's what you need to just really say that thought and be open. You need to be able to be open with how it comes to you, and even for some of you, be open of, don't put expectations on how it will come and who the person is. For some of you, don't put expectation on who the person is. Maybe um the person that you're thinking of, they're not really your soulmate or twin flame, but um I mean, don't really take my words for it, because you know deep within you if that's really the person, that is the person, and I don't want to argue with you on that. I just want you to be open with how it will come to you. And yeah, that's what available for you. And we have here the Strength card. So that's being clarified by the Strength card here. This is like, yeah, this is not controlling, not trying to like control, because what I'm getting from this card here, sometimes you try to fix another person, but that doesn't really work. That won't work. You can try and try and try, and you will left be shattered by that. And you probably, for most of you, probably realize that by now, that the focus should be on you, and not really in trying to fix another person. And yeah, I feel like you don't want him, you have good intentions. You don't want them to experience pain. You don't want them to experience those, but sometimes those you can't really control how they will um experience, how they will learn their lessons. Sometimes they have to go through um those hard times. I know you want to protect them, and but it depends on how stubborn the other person. But um this can also symbolize healing, um and I feel like this is all about the infinite love here with this strength card. That's what I'm getting from this. But just my intuition is telling me, don't be you, because you can come across as like smothering. That's what I'm getting from this. But let people learn at in their own way, and focus on your own lessons. Use the other person as a mirror. If you're upset, one thing that I also got from that reading, from what I watched from Naya, is that she watched from another person too. That because if it's a twin flame thing, and for most connection anyway, you mirror each other. Okay, it doesn't have to be a twin flame, but you mirror each other. So if you're upset with another person because they're rejecting you or ignoring you, then take it as um, ask yourself, where are, if you are currently ignoring your own self, and you're currently rejecting your own self, because you most likely are, because that's what you see from the other person. If you see the other person is abandoning you, that's probably most likely because you're abandoning your own self. So those little things, if you see that person, for me it is, I see that person always blaming themselves for all the for everything. And I have to look at myself and realize that I am the one that also blames myself for all the mistakes that has happened. So those things. Now what's healing available for you is grounding. Okay, grounding is very important when diving into these emotions and healing. You have to stay grounded, and you have to stay balanced within this. So it's root chakra clearing, also connected to your childhood. That's what I'm getting with this. And stay in the present moment, and ground with nature. That would really help you. And third eye chakra. This is important too, to be able to stay connected to the signs and to your guides from the divine guidance. Keep your third chakra open so that you're gonna be able to see the truth, know the truth, see the signs, and what action that you need to take. Okay, so that's the reading for the people who pick card number 1 for singles. Thank you so much for watching. If you need more clarifications, all my details are down below, and I'm sending you love and light. So for the people who pick card number 2, oh no, not this one. Not For the people who pick card number 2 for singles, this is the love message for you right now. I hope my child grows up to be like you. And I feel like you probably I'm getting a couple messages. So you probably connect with child right now, or you're being asked to connect with children right now, to look at the world in the eyes of a child. So that will really help you. Um, Connecting with your own inner child and enjoying life itself. so that you will find love within every form, within every situation, within every human being. How cheesy that may sound. That's what the message that I'm getting. Um, I'm also getting the message that there's something that's connected to like you as a young person, maybe your childhood even. Um, it's like what you are currently right now. It's like your self. Um, what I'm trying to say is that you as a kid, if you imagine you as a kid looking at yourself right now, that's your the person that you are as a kid is admiring you right now. I don't know if you're seeing that, but you're transforming and you have grown so much, and this kid can just, which is yourself, cannot believe how much you have grown and how much you have achieved. So that's very random, but that's what I got from this. So yeah, it could be very literal if you think message is coming from a certain person. If you're thinking of a certain person, that's probably the love message for you. But um, take whatever resonates. Now, where you're currently at, this is for singles. Where you're currently at right now is the 13th. Give, receive during this Venus retrograde. What I'm getting from this, with all the greens here, this is love. This is the heart chakra. We have here like a mountain here in nature. Someone trying to climb the mountain, and I feel like it's you. For all the people who picked this card number 2, singles people, take a deep breath right now because I'm feeling your tension. Like just inhale, exhale. um, you need this card is also telling you that it's time, and you probably already know this and you feel this, to relax now. It's time for you to receive those efforts that you've put. You will get it tenfolds. Okay, whatever you put out, those actions that you've taken, you'll get it. And I'm getting like goosebumps right now, and that I feel like that's the confirmation. Okay, you're climbing and climbing this mountain, whatever your dream that your goal is, but it's time for you to rest now. See how this person here, I believe this is a person, how he's seeing this is just climbing this mountain, but it's time for you to be this person here, to rest, okay, and relax. Gifts and abundance wants to come to you right now. You attract them, okay? So for you to be able to get this abundance, you need to relax and just be open to it. Yeah, this is all about being relaxed, trusting, and being open to the um to the to the blessings that's coming your way. There's a lot of blessings. I'm so like happy for you here, and it could be like if you're not really focused so much on connecting with another person, it could be whatever these your this is an answered prayer. So whatever you're praying for, I feel like it will be answered. But all you have to do is be open and be receptive to it, to these gifts. It's coming your way. And you know what? These gifts will come as a surprise. This is very unexpected. Okay? So just be open for that. Um okay. Because you probably think, I'm not there yet. I need to keep going. I need to keep exerting to get this abundance, to get whatever it is that I want. But right now, you just need to surrender. That's really, it's the time for you right now to surrender. And if you're currently surrendering, be ready. Okay? You are ready to receive these blessings. Okay? This is all about, I'm also getting the deservingness of this. You probably think you don't deserve this. People that exert so much action, action needs to be taken. That's key thing, okay? But then the reason why people work so hard and so hard is because they don't think that they don't deserve this enough. So that's why they exert so much effort when sometimes you don't really have to do so much. It will left you burnout, okay? Do more than you think you have to do. The reason why people think they have to do more than they think they have to do is because they don't feel like they deserve those blessings. And that's really what's blocking you from your blessings, okay? This is here for you right now. His blessing is coming to you. Um, there's more abundance, more love, and an answered prayer, okay? And it's being clarified by this 1111. So maybe it's a twin flame again, or a soulmate. But with this, this is celebration that you're not seeing yet because it's a surprise. Whether it's connecting with someone that you love, connecting, it could be just you're enjoying the company of the people that you love. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it's a celebration. Okay, you're not seeing it yet. That's why it's in reverse right now. And maybe if you're exerting so much pressure on yourself and you have so much tension within you, it's probably blocking this. That's why it's in reverse. But the reason why this is there, it's available for you. You've set up the foundation needed for this, and it's time to celebrate now. And um I'm hearing and smell the roses within the journey. You probably don't think, like, based on your expectation, you're not there yet where you want to be at this time, but you are where you're supposed to be, and celebrate the how far you've been. If you look at where you're currently at now, if you're trying to like climb this mountain to your dreams, if you look at where you're currently at right now, if you look down, you will see how much far um you've um you've grown and how much far you've achieved. But probably you're so focused on climbing and climbing, climbing that um you're not seeing like the beauty of like the scenery, and really enjoying these blessings right now for you because it's here. Okay, now what's available for you, what's coming for you, what's um during this Venus retrograde, what else is in store for you? We have your towering magnificence. I feel like you'll get recognized. So it's not just love as in romantic love. For some of you it is, but for some of you, you're probably not thinking so much about that. But it's like you're being recognized and you're accepting so much love from your guides, from family, from people that believe in you. So it's towering magnificence. It's a recognition that I'm getting from this card. And it's also because with the tree here, it could be building with another person too. Um, for some of you, it's love. I feel like you will get the person that will come into your life. If it's a person, if it's love, if it's romantic love, and if that's what your prayer you're praying for, you will get someone that just this love will feel divine, and you will get someone that is um, humble, very humbling, and asks nothing of you, doesn't ask you to change, asks just to for you to stay as you are. Okay, so that's a very beautiful kind of love. Don't say I hope I'll get this, because I feel like, and I wish I will get that. I wish, don't say that you wish you'll get what I'm saying, you'll get what this is, what I'm describing, because it will still be in that wish stage, and it, I feel like it's preventing it for it to manifest in the physical. It will be stay in that dream state, like you wish and you hope. But say that you deserve it, and you're getting it now. Okay, that's how you get this, if that's what you're praying for. But I feel like this is also the kind of love that you discover. Whilst you're single, this is the love that you discover. I feel like for some of you, this is a love of being of service for to other people. That kind of love and recognition that you're getting from other people, that's just unexplainable kind of feeling. Um, so you're discovering other facets of love other than just um, friend, family, but the love from service. So maybe this is true, going through your own soul's path. That's what I'm getting with this. So yeah, a couple of messages there. Take whatever resonates. And that's being clarified by the Queen of Wands here. So I feel like you don't see the magnificence of who you are. That's why this is in reverse. Connect with your intuition more. You're very intuitive. Connecting with your intuition. Your spiritual, I feel like you're now choosing to consciously, or you need to consciously choose to connect with your spiritual guides, because it's there for you. Maybe you're just now discovering what's coming for you in during this time, is that you're now discovering how much easier it is to just surrender, and how much you're just discovering how to connect with your spirit guides. And it's just that feeling that even though it's you're encountering a challenging time, it's that feeling that that you have like this support system. Even if you don't see them, it's like it's the feeling that that you're not alone, and you always get help anytime that you want, anytime that you need help, just by saying and asking for help. That's that kind of feeling. um so I think that will resonate for some of you. This is the confidence. This is the confident person. Wands, you are someone that is a go-getter. I feel like there's so much passion within you, there's so much confidence, there's so much light coming from you, and it's people are attracted to that, I feel. And it's not saying to dim down your light, it's just saying that you have to rest now. You don't have to do anything for right now. Just be open to these gifts that you will receive. And you don't see, because you're so focused on your goal, you don't see how much um vibrant, magnificent person that you are. That's what I'm getting with this. When you connect with your intuition, you will realize that your own power. This is connected to your own power. Um, your soul, whatever this is, it has been craving this connection, connecting with other people, connecting with a person romantically. This your soul, whatever this you're seeking, is seeking you. Okay, so know that you deserve this. And what I also asked what opportunity of healing is available for you. I have your money, prestige. I'm hearing money, prestige, abundance. Yeah, I'm talking about abundance. Yeah, I'm talking about something tangible here. Money, energy. Money is energy. Okay, so I feel like you've already built up enough energy to now finally receive this. So for you to be able to receive this, you need to be open. Okay, with this money here, you'll be rewarded by this abundance. And I feel like for most of you, really, it's fortune, it's money. So it's coming for you. Just be open to it. Um, and it's power also. With money, yeah, with money comes power also, because it gives you the freedom to do what you want. If you feel financially stable, you'll be able to do what enjoy life more and do whatever that you want to. So don't shy away from receiving money, because there's has to be an equal exchange, okay? So that you won't feel drained. There has to be, if you're going through the act of service here, don't shy away from this abundance, from money especially. And if you like, you need to heal blocks, whatever this is, that blocks that you have for money, for receiving money. And the deservingness also, it kept hearing the deservingness. You deserve this. Yeah, I feel like I've said enough already. And thank you so much for watching. I hope this resonated. If you need more confirmation, just email me. Thank you so much for reading, and thank you so much for watching and sending you love and light. Now for the couples, for people that are in a relationship right now, for triple pick card number 1, this is the love message for you. Okay, so you brighten the day of those around you. So I feel like this relationship, just being in connection with this person, just being a couple with this person, I feel like you brighten the day of those people around you because you serve as an inspiration. You are a proof that love exists, and that they can find the person that they can share their life with another person. That, there's just seeing, like, when you're just seeing a couple that's like together, it's inspire another person to be able to open up and love. That's simply what's the your relationship at your best. That's how you're inspiring other people around you. The energy, this is like the energy, just being you, your presence, both of you together, your presence is changing other people around you. Okay, it's like emanating. That's what I'm getting. So, yeah, maybe I'm also feeling that if it could be the other person that you're connected with that's saying this to you, the one that's watching this video, that you brighten the day of those around you, this is what they think of you, their message for you. So, that's that. Beautiful. Where are you currently at in during this Venus retrograde? I have here this being in reverse. But this card is within nothing, there is everything. So I feel like this tells me, this being in reverse, um, this is balance. This is partnership. Okay? And I'm seeing 2s and 5s. Maybe that's significant, or a 7 even. But within nothing, there is everything. I feel like your connection with this person is expanding. this relationship is expanding. And I'm getting that you're probably currently facing some issues right now with this person. There's some sort of that. But however you perceive that, those issues can destroy the relationship or build the relationship and make this connection stronger. Okay? So you feel like there's nothing. Maybe it's like you feel empty even. Maybe you feel empty within your own self even though you're connected with this person. And you don't realize that within those nothingness that you're feeling, you feel you thought it was empty. You feel empty, but there's everything within that. And there's expansion within that. This the message of this card is I feel like the advice for you is to be still right now in this moment. Okay? Um so you will regain your focus again. Um what I'm also got from this card is it's all about the desires, and it's very um significant because the healing opportunity for both of you right now as a couple here is this desires card, goals, passion, craving, fulfillment. Now, why I put this card first is because um as I'm reading it from this book, it perfectly describes this imagery here, because it's saying here that this is creativity. I feel like the reason why, because this is sacral chakra and this is creativity, about creativity too, and the craving like of a soul. The reason why there's like the problem and the issue here, maybe it's a problem within like intimacy and being open to each other, it's because there's an imbalance, okay? And the reason of the imbalance is because both of you are not doing something and exploring your own creativity. Okay? If you're not doing something that is like fulfilling that soul craving, and that usually is creativity, something creative doesn't have to be just art, but anything can be creative. But just if you're building something, that's creativity itself. Okay, so both of you are not maybe um focusing on your own individuality and creating something. That's why there's an imbalance and there's a disruption, because when that happens and if you're not fulfilling your own soul, you have um you have to do that for your own self. Okay, you're responsible for that. You're responsible for your own self, even though you're connected with another person. So if you're not fulfilling your own self, you tend to um be codependent and get that from another person for you to be able to be feel fulfilled. And that's where the imbalance happens. That's where the issue comes up. So that's what I'm getting with this reading here. um the universe, okay, the thoughts also, this is about the thoughts that you have in your mind. um you are sending consciousness into motion, bringing your creation into being with inner desire. And we have a desires card. With inner desire, with every whispered wish, the universe receives your yearning and aspirations with open arms and returning them to you as manifestation in your life. What is really in your heart? Open your arms, sigh, speak your heart, truth aloud to the loving universe, and receive it as your destiny manifesting now. So that's from this card here. I'm reading the passage from this card and it perfectly describes this card here. And we have got the desires. This is just so aligned, okay? So I feel like why these disruptions is happening, these issues within this connection, is that you're not really speaking what you're desiring to the universe, and also what you're desiring for each other. Speak your truth and communicate that. What is it that you really desire? Say this. Be open. Okay? And because what's clarifying this card here, within nothing there is everything, the Empress. The Empress is a divine feminine for me. So this being open, being vulnerable, I feel like this Venus retrograde is causing you that, because this was all about the feminine, being open, being vulnerable, emotions, love, okay, self-love at the same time as loving another person. So yeah, see with the feminine here, with the Empress here in the sign of Venus there. That's that. So when this doesn't happen, this happens, the Hierophant. Okay, being in reverse, for me the Hierophant is a card of commitment. So the the card of commitment is being disrupted here because of not focusing on that self-love and not being open with your desires, especially with the universe and your partner. What do you really want in this connection? Say it to your partner, say it, express it to the universe. You're not saying and speaking your ideas. That's why this Page of Pentacles is here. And I feel like whatever this idea is not culminating because there's no action. Okay? Action, that's that. And I got so many cards for this, but I feel like each one of them is important. The Nine of Wands. There's defensiveness. I feel like both of you have been hurt. So, and that's that. That happened. And that made you a stronger person now. Don't fear that it won't happen again. I feel like you need to let your guards down because you chose to be with this person, okay? If not, why are you still with this person? Um, if you want to work this through, I feel like you need to let your guards down and not be in this defensive mode and be more open. Say what is it is what you really want, and I feel like that will transform your um connection. So for some of you, you probably already done that, okay? Because this is where you're currently at right now. So that's that. Now, what's available for you? This is the healing desires. This still needs to heal, okay? Now, I feel like this is the answer to what's in store for you during this Venus retrograde. Simplicity. I feel like this is doubled up. 2 being doubled is 4 because we have here the 2 with the balance here. Within nothing there is everything, and now we have your simplicity. Now this is like being free. Simplicity. You think that the issues and the problem within this connection is very complicated, but you don't realize that the answer is simple. It's simple. I feel like you you tend to like both of you tend to like overcomplicate these things, but the answer is simple, and that's what the universe wants you to realize. Okay, bow to watch which is simple. You will find answers to your most complex issues and those questions that seem to defy the possibility of an answer. You will find the solution now through simplicity. So take your time, live one day at a time, and have gratitude for what you want, because you realize that not many people have this kind of connection, and you have it. So be in gratitude of what you have, and that will multiply. Okay, so everything is going to be all right. Okay, this is the message. This is what's coming for you. Don't add fuel to the fire and look for ways to sort out complicated matters prematurely. Whatever it is that you're going through will only make this relationship stronger. And it's saying here, sometimes the ingredients need to cook and percolate so that they can become a meal. The circumstances with which you are struggling will right themselves in time. So stay present, be patient. There's a simple answer to this: love. Okay, and trust. Having faith. Um, being patient. Just letting this simplicity be. Okay, and what's clarifier for this is the Nine of Wands again, but now in reverse. And there's now two people here. I feel like this is working together because both of you have passion within each other. This is now working together and both of you letting the guards down, being open. And if you feel like this person is not open to you, start from opening up. I feel maybe you're mirroring each other. Both of you are not opening up. So start, because you're the one that's watching this reading anyway and getting this guidance. So take the lead with this, okay? With opening up and being vulnerable, so that you'll be able to connect better, okay? So that's important. From this Nine of Wands here, in reverse, now not being defensive anymore. The answer is simple. That's the answer. I feel like I'm also getting that if you have your own issues within yourself, share that to your partner. You don't have to go through that alone. That's why you're with this person anyway. Okay? Say what's bothering you within your own self. Even though it's your own issue to solve, let them know. Okay? So that they won't misinterpret it. If there's something bothering you within this connection, communicate that. Be open. That's the Stay what it is that you really want. Okay? With this desires card here. Now, I hope this reading resonated, because I feel like this connection have a lot of potential. You brighten the day of those around you. And if you need more confirmation, more guidance, all my details are down below. And thank you so much for watching this reading. I'm sending you love. So for the couples, people in relationship that picked card number 2, this is the love message for your connection for right now. I trust you with my life. There's so much about this connection that is like, this is almost feels like destined to happen. So whether it will last for a long time or for a lifetime, I don't think it even really matters. There's something about connecting like beyond life, that it's like a connection that's like beyond life, because I keep getting like the life and depth within the energy of this reading. If you're also watching this reading, you the ones watching this reading, it could be also from the person that you're connected with right now, that you're even in a relationship with right now. This is the message of them for you. I trust you with my life. And yeah, if you have a fear of trusting, don't fear. Because I feel like you, the person that's watching this reading, there's fear, okay, that's bothering you. I feel like this kind of connection with this, I got this card coming together where you're currently at right now. You've come together with this person. 6-6 here is about balance, okay? So I feel like for most of you, this could be a new partnership, new coming together. So you're like, you just need a bit of guidance of how this will go. So there's like, you're worried. For some of you, I feel like this is a renewed one, a renewed of coming back together. Okay, so you feel uncertain, and I feel like that's normal. Yeah, that's the normal kind of feeling to get it when for this, but it's coming together. I'm also feeling like this is all about, also I'm getting fertility. So when two people come together, something you create. It's like a tree to two people come together and you create one, because you join to something, you create something, you join together. So it could be a baby, it could be a project, it could just be this love connection. Okay, so just that's just what I'm getting with this. I mean, if you're not planning for that, maybe be careful with that, because there's so much love within this connection, but there's worry as well, because this connection probably feels powerful. So it feels powerful that it can be fearful as well. This is combining two worlds and creating one world. So with that, what I'm getting with that is also, this is karmically destined to happen. Okay, so if you're worried if this connection will last, I feel like the message for you, it doesn't really even matter. You have to just enjoy the connection while it lasts. Okay, if you're worried about that, because it's like, sometimes you have a connection and it can last for a long time. Sometimes you have a connection, like say you have a connection with this person, you have been together with this person 6 years, and you have been together with this other person within just 2 months. Sometimes the connection that you have with that person within just 2 months, it's like so powerful, and it cannot be really compared with the person that you've been together with 6 years. So it doesn't matter. It can be a really quick one, but I feel like it's a very fulfilling one. I remember this quote from like Alice. It's saying, it says something like, how long is forever? And the white rabbit, I believe it's the white rabbit, answered, sometimes it's just a second. Okay, so don't worry about this, like if this connection will last, those things. Okay, you are going to be moved by love, whether it is a long term or fast and furious. It is love, and it has meaning. Let it be what it is, and do not try to force it to become what you think it must be. Just let it be, let it grow. Enjoy the experience, and it will serve you growth. Whatever connection that we have, however strong that is, it serves a purpose, and it brings you growth. You are with this person right now because you are meant to be with this person right now in your life. Whether it will last or will not, there's a lesson, there's growth in that. Okay, so enjoy this coming together. And we have here, this is being clarified by the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So maybe you have trust issues. Maybe this person came back, or you came back. Someone left the other person. That someone was rejected before, but I feel like it's in the past now, and it should be left in the past. this is still lingering within this connection. That's probably where this trust issues and worried, um, being worried is coming from, because of the what happened in the past. Maybe you fear it will happen again. Okay, but that's just letting you know that it's a core issue for you to solve. Maybe if you're worried about rejection and abandonment, maybe that's because that's the issue that you need to learn and grow from. That's what the lessons that you need to face right now. Okay, so that's that. I feel like this reading is very straightforward. Anyway, so what's the potential of this connection? We have here the light field, especially in this Venus retrograde. Because of this being, I feel like Venus is moving to Scorpio and then Libra in Scorpio, but because of the Scorpio, I'm getting like this is heightened intuition. This is what this Venus retrograde has in store for you and this connection. I feel like this is heightened psychic abilities even. That's what I'm getting for most of you with the but whatever this is, you could be in a long distance with this person too, and you're probably worried about that, how it will last, how are you gonna be able to make through this. So for some, that's for some of you, how you're gonna be able to make this work. Maybe that's that, but you know this connection, trust in this connection. You are connected with this person energetically even, so it's more than just time, and it's more than time and space. And I feel like this is with the psychic abilities, you even can able to connect with person that have passed on. For some of you that might resonate. I don't know why I'm getting those, but within this particular card there's an emphasis on that. So that's the light field there. Enhanced psychic abilities that probably you're discovering for right now during this time, and it's very I don't know, it's like it's quite weird to me. Maybe it's not weird to you. Maybe you already feel this is what's coming, because it's just a love reading, but it's about opening up psychic abilities. Maybe because you're so energetically connected with this person, maybe you're opening up your psychic abilities in terms of like telepathy. You're able to like communicate with this person even when through thoughts. Okay, so yeah, because if this connection is really strong, and this is real. If you're still doubting if is this real connection, real it is. And you are protected by light. It's oh okay, so I'm just looking at the book now. It's saying, it's confirming that there is nothing for you to fear, and that those that have passed on or will pass on in the future will always be safely held in love. It is also confirmation that there are very real bonds that connect you to your loved ones, to this person especially, past, present, and future, that are beyond the confines of time and space. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about there. Now, we have the Justice card in reverse being clarifying this card here. So, I feel like this is about balance. Alright? Balance within your own self, balance within this connection, balance within this relationship. I feel like this is, for some of you, this connection is very karmic. Okay? But there's something to learn from this connection, okay? Also, what I'm getting with this, yeah, there's a lessons to learn. So that's why you come together with this person. Now with this Justice card, if you mistake, so for some of you, this is the other message that I'm getting, is that you've made mistakes in the past. This person made mistakes in the past. This is not about now who made mistakes and who did not make mistakes. All people make mistakes, and I feel like this is not about trying to be right and making the other people wrong and blaming. I feel like if it's a blame game, it's not about that anymore, and I feel like you need to release that. It's not about who's right, who's wrong. You need to let go of that now, because maybe someone's still seeking justice, maybe someone felt abandoned, they want to seek justice, something like that. So that's the other message that I'm getting. Okay, maybe even you've made mistakes in the past within another connection, or this person made mistakes in the past within another connection, and it's like those burdens, you're both taking that into this new connection that you have now. So for some of you, that's a new connection. For some of you, I feel like this is coming back together within a past connection. So whatever this connection that you have, I feel like you need to let go of the past. That's very important. Don't take it into this connection now. Okay, that's what I got from that. So what's the opportunity, what healing opportunity does this current time have for this connection, this relationship that you have? We have your intelligence, perception is what I'm getting here strongly. Perception, this is understanding. I feel like it is more about understanding each other, perceiving other people. It's within your own perception. I feel like both of you need to learn to be able to look at this practically, in terms of look at where, like, put yourself into these other people's, I can't even express it. Put yourself into their shoes, and this other person that you're connected with, hopefully they will put themselves into your own shoes too, so that you'll be able to understand each other. Okay, so that this, whatever this is, conflict from the past that's still lingering, will end. That's what I'm getting with this. Okay, so it's all about perception and how you're seeing the situation. They're seeing this connection differently, you're seeing this connection differently, but you're both experiencing the same thing. Okay, there's an understanding within that, and with flexibility, you need to be able to be flexible with that. I'm hearing compromise. Maybe now that you're together, maybe there's some compromises that you need to do now. So that's for both of you to work this out. So maybe I'm also getting that maybe you don't have enough knowledge of what this person have gone through. That's why you don't understand them. Maybe get more details and be able to listen to this person. And you should be able to open up and say what really happened. Maybe there's still some things that are unspoken of, and being quiet about that could create conflicts. So that's what I'm getting for you. I hope this reading resonated, what Venus retrograde in store for your connection. And thank you so much for watching. Any more clarifications, I offer love connection readings too. All my details are down below, and I'm sending you love and light. I hope you guys